If you're a bit weak in the stomach, this is the part I'd say look away now. If you've got children, hold them closer to the screen so they can see a little bit better.
His name is Gold Zero.
What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla back with more heavy rain. Thank you for joining me as always.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
No, thank you. I'm lactose
Do you
intolerant.
play?
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me.
It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here.
Okay.
Take off your jacket. Grab a club.
I mean, there's nothing like smacking a few balls around, am I right, fellas? Am I right? Thank you all for returning yet again to another Heavy Rain episode.
The balls are in that basket.
My balls are in my basket, actually. I made sure of that before I left home this morning. If you guys have been enjoying this, be sure to continue to hit that like button like you have been. Subscribe if you're new and all that jazz.
The most important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
I think every gentleman knows how to hold his club. Okay, enough with the sexual innuendo. I'm sorry. Oh, that was terrible.
Hell, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
He should just give up golf altogether. That was pathetic.
I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
I definitely have been.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the Origami Killer case in any way.
I did more than ask questions about your son. I beat the shit out of his security detail as well. Speaking of, if you guys have missed any episodes along the way, there's a link to the Heavy Rain playlist down below in the description. Go check it out. You won't regret it.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
That's right. Try to cover for him all you want, sir.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
And you have no business in telling me that it's none of my business.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
You tell him, Scott. Get stuffed, Mr. Kramer. Oh, look out, Tiger Woods. Scott Shelby's on the case.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby, and I pay very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Because it'll cost you.
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
You don't play golf either.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
We'll see about that.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
This is kind of like the equivalent of taking on the son of a big mobster. You don't want to do it because this guy's got power and just like that, you could disappear. That's what he's trying to get at. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than a couple of men to take Scott Shelby down, though. But this right here, Ethan Mars. This moment right here is the moment that is going to define this episode. Because he's not just on another trial. This is a trial that is going to leave him permanently scarred for life. And I'm not backing down out of this one. There have been some playthroughs in the past where I haven't gone through with this particular trial. But because we're setting up the premise that Ethan will do whatever it takes to push through his own personal barriers and save his son, we're going to enjoy every moment of what's about to happen. And to all you sick bastards that might be watching,
Porcelain lizards? They look new. Out of place with the rest of this old beat up stuff.
including those of you who watch my interactive live streams and want all the characters in the video games dead, this one's for you guys. But first we've got to find the key to get into this goddamn room. Found it! Let's savor every moment of what's about to happen. This particular moment is going to set up the character we're trying to create for Ethan Mars to a T. I'm going to pose the question before the question gets asked to us. Would you do what Ethan Mars is about to do? Let me know in the comment section down below. We're about to find out what that task is right now.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
The countdown begins. Which means we've got to hurry up and find as many items as we can. I'm going to relish this. We aren't backing out of this one. So we got ourselves a knife. Or a cleaver. Is that a knife or a cleaver? It's like a big butcher knife. That'd do it. Oh, some alcohol. We're going to have to take a couple of swigs of that. Could bode well for a little bit of disinfecting as well. Let's make sure the hands are sterile first and splash the face a little bit. Try to clear the mind. Ethan's got to come to terms with the fact that this is happening. You're not getting out of this, Ethan.
Gotta disinfect the wound if I want to have a chance of surviving.
You have 4 minutes and
Okay.
30 seconds left.
I know we can use this to cauterize the wound. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to disinfect it and then we're going to use this steel rod and we're going to make sure we stop the bleeding. Let's just go place this down on the table. What else do we have lying around here? Oh, that'll get it done. So far, that's probably the best option we've found. What else do we have lying around here?
You have 4 minutes left.
Pair of pliers to cut off the last section of our finger. I don't think it'd work, but got the disinfectant. I think we're good to sit down now. I think we've got all the pieces to the puzzle that we need. Alright, first and foremost, we need a drink. We need to have a drink. Help numb the pain a little bit. I'm going to take as many swigs as we can. Don't bitch out of this, Ethan. Drink, 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 drink. That's enough for now. I just think we straight up grab this axe.
And
Because I think even this knife would be a little bit too much. Like, it'd take a couple of goes, whereas with this axe, I reckon we could do it in one swift hit. A few deep breaths. Alright, let's just line this up. Yep, one swift motion, we'll take it clean off. Let's not delay the inevitable, let's just do it. You guys ready? This is happening right here.
You have 3 minutes left.
Stop bitching out, Ethan. If you're a bit weak in the stomach, this is the part I'd say look away now. If you've got children, hold them closer to the screen so they can see a little bit better. We ain't playing around. Alright, we've got to disinfect this bitch. This is gonna hurt like hell.
Under the desk.
I wonder why he stopped screaming. Anyone else find that weird? That's another trial done, ladies and gentlemen. More numbers and letters coming our way for Sean's location. As you can see though, we're running out of time. Sean's barely keeping his head afloat. Hello, Madison. Got a feel for Ethan. His story alone would make a great film. I've said that many times before, but taking the other characters out of the equation, just seeing what a parent would do to save their child, like, it's been played out before, don't get me wrong, but I still think it would make one hell of a story.
Nail him as soon as he sets foot outside. Right, Lieutenant.
It is one hell of a story, we're living it.
What's he doing in there? Beats me. You're the profiler, right? I thought you were supposed to be right inside the killer's head.
That's just it. What I know of Ethan Mars doesn't match the killer's psychological profile.
I know what the jury's gonna choose between your theories and concrete proof. What the fuck is that girl doing there? If Marsh comes out now, she's gonna be in trouble.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Want to get her out?
No, stand down.
As you can see, this is now the first time that we've got 3 characters in the same place at one given time. I just love this experience so much. I really do. And I'm glad you guys have been reaching out to let me know that you've been enjoying this experience as well.
She's going inside. Maybe she lives there. Well, it's just as well. We don't want anyone hanging around if Mars comes out.
Ethan, what happened? The police. They're out there. I think they're here to arrest you. We've got to find another way out.
That's going to have to be your job, Madison, because I don't think Ethan's going to be doing anything anytime soon.
Wait for a go on my word.
Okay, we can do this. There is the possibility that if we don't get out of here in time, Jaden and the lieutenant will come in and arrest us. We don't want that happening. We don't want Ethan locked up at all. Ethan needs to complete all these goddamn trials. That's what we've set out to do. It's a damn shame these goddamn button mechanics are shitting me. To the side. Oh my god, I've hit the wrong button again. Madison, you've got one fucking job. To the side. Thank you. I thank you all so much for putting up with my crap. Okay, Ethan, I think we've got us a way out, bud.
Shit. It's too high.
There has to be something we can use around here. There we go.
Ready on my go. Stay here, Jaden.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
2 men at the door, hold your positions. It's a go.
Gotta get out of here, Madison. Hurry up.
Come on, let's go this way.
How was that for timing?
Hey, you, don't move! I'll shoot!
Come on.
You're gonna have to shoot then, bud, because I ain't stopping.
Hands in the air!
Lieutenant, there's a man and a woman exiting the alley.
A woman? Shit! It's that girl who went in! Everybody downstairs! They're in the alley! Follow them!
Alright, we're gonna make it to the subway. There we go. We're not out of the woods yet. We're still going to make it through the goddamn station and make it onto a train. Cut the tension with a knife!
Ethan, what's the matter? We've got to keep going. Ethan, they're coming.
He's having a goddamn panic attack again. We know Ethan's no good with crowds. We have to find the right terminal to make it through as well. Only one of these gateways are going to let us through. And if we don't hurry up, we're going to get nabbed by the cops. There, to the left, to the left. today, Lieutenant.
Goddamn it, where you going, motherfucker?
Ow!
Hey, watch it, man! Please!
Out of the way, bitch! Talk about a sense of urgency. Now every bastard's gonna want to walk in my way. Move! Come on, Paige, we can do this. Ethan's not getting locked up today.
The tracks. We've got to cross the tracks.
Get up, Ethan.
We've got to get on that train, Ethan. It's our only chance.
We did it! We did it! Thank God for that.
Less than an hour ago, we heard from the police who have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Ethan Mars, father of the kidnapped victim Sean Mars, is on the run and should be considered armed and dangerous. A police manhunt is now underway, and they hope that they will soon be able to announce the apprehension.
Yeah, no
of this
thanks to my
dangerous
bitch
lunatic.
ex-wife.
I brought some food. I didn't know what you like, so I brought some of everything. I hope that's okay.
Thank you, Madison.
Why are you helping me, Madison? You know nothing about me. You could have been killed.
I don't know. I guess it just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. You needed help, I helped you. You were all over the news reports, Ethan. Every cop in the country will be hunting you. They say you're the Origami Killer. Is it true? Are you
Couldn't
the
be
killer,
any further
Ethan?
from the truth. Why would he do it to his own son? How dramatic.
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times where I don't know what I'm doing. As if I'm someone completely different. The only thing I remember afterwards is the bodies. The bodies in the water.
Why are you hurt, Ethan? Why were you in that apartment?
I think my other self is testing my love for Sean. He wants to know if I love my son enough to save him. That means there's some part of me that knows where Sean is.
Split
The only way to
personality,
find him
huh?
is to go through these trials.
Why can't you tell that to the police?
Imagine if that were the case. How twisted would that be?
That I'm a schizophrenic who drowned his victims and has kidnapped his own son? They'd never let me go, and I have to stay free to save Sean. I have no choice. I'm his only chance. When Sean is out of danger, I'll turn myself in, but not until then.
You can't keep going like this. You're destroying yourself, Ethan.
He's got no choice.
Finding Sean is the only thing that matters.
Damn straight.
There has to be another way.
You don't understand. Time is running out. Sean will be dead in a few hours. I have no choice. Please, Madison, leave. Forget everything that's happened. There is nothing more you can do for me. If you want to help me, leave. Leave me to do this on my own.
There's the door, Madison. Get out! Get the fuck out. Okay, well, now that she's gone, I suppose we've got ourselves another origami piece to have a look at. Are you prepared to kill someone to save your son? Well, if you thought shit couldn't get any darker, ladies and gentlemen, you were 150% wrong. This is another trial in the past that I've backed out of many of times, but not this time. No regrets. Well, we're going to play some piano. This one goes out to all of you. Bet you didn't know I was a pianist.
Your vodka, sir.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Thanks.
You look preoccupied, if you don't mind my saying so. Problems with the investigation?
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
Not you. I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
That's true. But it just doesn't make sense. His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization. I can't see this father drowning 8 victims before kidnapping his own kid. Mars is not the Origami Killer.
I'm glad you think so,
Stake
Norman.
my life on it.
Then who is?
I haven't the faintest fucking idea.
Maybe you should review the evidence in your possession.
That's just what I was thinking of doing.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle on it, but that's difficult. It gets more and more difficult.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Yes, it would be. However, we've managed so far to stop him from taking Tripto almost every time he's wanted to, so he ain't being a junkie on my watch. Looks like Norman's got some files to sort through.
Well. Looks like there's something new. The video recording from near the park on the afternoon Sean Mars disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
Worth having a look at. Which we'll do in the next episode, because that's where this one's going to wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me as always. If you have been enjoying this, go ahead and hit that like button. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you happen to be new to the channel, there's plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. If you enjoy what I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button and pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation. Social media links down below in the description, as well as the playlist link. Hit that bell as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.